What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. And a lot of people have been sending me this. Shout out to everybody that, follows me and sends me topics. A lot of people want to know my thoughts on this Cardi B, Stefon Diggs possible breakup, and how this whole thing has just been basically PR from the start. Especially her having this baby just to prove something. Just shows you the type of mindset Cardi B has, right? And how that is not aging very well. Because apparently, before Stefon Diggs took the field and lost and did not play his best, he was walking around with another female by the name of Pre. She's actually supposedly Offset's side chick, who's now dealing with him. These people be swapping. These dudes be swapping with this woman and that woman who was with this guy and that guy. That's the type of guy Stefon Diggs is, right? All of them just be swapping women, right? And this is who he's been hanging out with. She had a field pass. She had y'all know the lanyard and the field pass that you that you have to be on the field with players, right? She was there, right there with his family. Left with his family, I believe, was at his same hotel. Like, she was just, apparently they're quote unquote besties, but these are besties with benefits. And we're supposed to believe he's in an actual relationship with Cardi B. And the funniest thing about this is that Cardi B, after the halftime performance, she left the Super Bowl. She up and left. Now, apparently she has a tour coming up. People are saying, well, she has to go on tour. Well, she could have stayed for the rest of the game. She didn't have to leave right after the performance. She left because the jig is definitely up, and we see this for what it is. She tried to have her Taylor Swift moment where she's at these games and she's supporting Stefon like Taylor Swift did with Travis Kelce, but I think people just aren't buying it no more. And now people see it for what it is. Stefon Diggs is no different than Offset. As a matter of fact, Offset even responded. Shout out to this particular Twitter page, which is actually a hilarious Twitter page. Offset posted this. Yeah, apparently he did post this. This is from his actual Instagram page. I wonder who y'all think he's talking about here, right? It's a lot of swapping going on. There's a lot of karma going on. Stefon Diggs did not have a good game. He had one big catch later in the game, but that wasn't going to help very much. He got shut down. It seemed like he might have been distracted. Now, I know that defense was just putting a hurting on their offense, but we all see this for what it is, this sham for what it is. And now they've unfollowed each other, according to the most recent reports that I've seen. So let's get into this. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs could be dealing with some trouble in paradise. At least that's what fans think after the two unfollowed each other on Instagram. Of course, this comes on the heels of Diggs and New England Patriots Super Bowl loss to the Seattle Seahawks. And Eagle Eye fans were quick to notice the unfollowing, and we checked for ourselves. It's legit. That said, it's unclear whether the unfollowing happened before or after the tough loss. Well, the going got tough and people get to unfollowing, I guess. The potential split is sending shockwaves online. Not only does it follow Stefon's disappointing defeat, but it also comes just a few months after the couple welcomed their baby boy in November. Again, this is not going to age well. Like, Cardi's very disgusting for doing all this. You go and you have a child with a guy who's having unprotected relations with a whole bunch of other women. You left Offset because you claim it was cheating. But what is Stefon doing? Are you both in an open relationship? She's never admitted to it. Maybe she unfollowed him because she realized that he was at the Super Bowl with his side chick, a woman who must be close to his family. And maybe that's why they unfollowed each other, or she unfollowed him and he followed suit, because she doesn't want to look bad. You already look bad. If something did go down, it appears to be recent. Cardi has had been a total ride or die throughout the Pats Super Bowl run, regularly at games and proudly backing her man on social media. However, she didn't seem too enthusiastic about Stefon on Saturday night when an ESPN reporter asked if she had an inspiring message for him, and she bluntly replied, "Good luck." You know why? Because she doesn't. Now, again, this can all change, but maybe she's done with this guy. She realizes that he's not going to change. He's going to continue to embarrass her worse than Offset has. And maybe the bait was already cut. Cardi made a subtle appearance during Bad Bunny's halftime show performance Sunday night. You know, people were saying she was going to perform. I guess being a background dancer is performing. Okay. They say they reached out to Cardi, but they got no response. Now let's go to what Tasha K had to say, because Tasha K has been posting about this. Let's see what the date of this was. This was from the 8th, so this was yesterday. All right. Now Tasha K posted this on X. She says, "I woke up to people yelling fake news about Stefon Diggs. So let me be clear, nothing I posted was fake. The photos were sent to me by someone from Pre's own team without her permission. The images show her on a secured NFL practice field with Stefon Diggs, his mother, and his entourage. You cannot be on the field during practice without team authorized access. I was told she arrived with his people, left with his people. That is what was relayed to me. After the photos were released, she blocked me. Too late. We got the photos confirming it was her in the Wags jacket. As for speculation about relationships or friendships, everything discussed is alleged based on information provided to me in publicly available visuals. Just like before when people said that I was lying about her pregnancy rumors involving Offset, which was later confirmed herself. Draw your own conclusions. Everything is alleged here. All right. So this is an old video of Chris Blake, alleged victim, and Stefon Diggs, for y'all to know how far back Pre goes with Steph. She was with him and his family yesterday on the Super Bowl on the field practicing. According to my sources, we posted the pictures of them on the field as receipts. And that's just some things going on in the background there. Also, I'm going to show y'all some more photos. This page right here. Shout out to them. That's Stefon Diggs. I guess that's his purse. I'm assuming that's that's him in his purse. Let's see. That's them there. I believe that's her. That's Pre there. That's Pre there. And that's Cardi there. All right. Yeah. This is there's a lot going on here. Cardi, you have made a fool of yourself. And this is a whole lot of karma, because everybody tried to make it seem like Offset was the problem. Everybody tried to make it seem like, you know what, if Cardi B just gets rid of Offset, her life would be so much better. Is it? Because I don't think Offset's cheating was the problem. I think Offset getting caught cheating was the problem, right? And Offset accused her of cheating at the tail end of the relationship. I think she was setting up her new situation with Stefon Diggs. That's while she was pregnant, by the way. And then you go and you break up with Offset, you divorce him, and then you go and you have another child with a cheater. Self-inflicted issues. Women love to make it seem like the husband, he's the bad guy. If you just get away from him and his cheating, everything will be fine. That's what she did. She followed y'all advice. She divorced him and got with an even worse cheater. Y'all not saying nothing. All you heifers do is get in the comment section and make excuses. You make excuses. A lot of you heifers were talking about how she was going to perform at the Super Bowl. Yeah, she was a backup dancer with Jessica Alba. If that's performing, I guess. And then she left the stadium because she realized she had made a fool of herself. This man is there with this other woman. And this is who she left Offset for. And you heifers defend her. You defend this. Like we don't see what's going on right in front of our face. She lost this fight with Offset. Offset didn't go and have another child with another woman, but she went and had a child with Stefon Diggs because Stefon Diggs is still trying to prove that he's a heterosexual man. Let's be clear. Why he's impregnating all these women around the same time. After the allegations happen, now I don't know what he is, but I just find it suspicious how this man is just with all the, I've never seen a guy, professional athlete, rapper, deal with so many women publicly at the same time while in a relationship, and he's impregnating all these different women. I just never seen that. And she's right there with him. She's there with him, supporting him at the Super Bowl, at the AFC Championship game. She's right there. But somehow he was better than Offset. Does he have more money than Offset? He maybe he does. But Cardi B has her own money. She wants to have her Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce moment where she can have the attention and focus on her the way it was with Taylor, even though two different levels. It's just two different levels. Taylor Swift is just way too different of a level than what Cardi B is trying to achieve. She left because she did. She was twerking on the robot, fell on her backside, embarrassed, talking about she's gonna sue TMZ for reposting that video. Yeah, she went down bad as an understatement. And then Stefon, I guess, and also I saw a comment where they said she spent over $1 million on an after Super Bowl party that neither attended, because he was with his woman he was with her and his family. You notice Cardi wasn't with his family. This is a sideshow, and her fans actually believe that this is genuine and legit. You people, listen, Cardi B's fans are some of the most delusional people I've ever seen. Straight up and down delusional. Y'all will sit here and defend anything she does because y'all look up to her. You want to be like her. Y'all want to have a dysfunctional life just like she has. So let me know what's in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, like the video, and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I will see y'all next one.